means it's the day when John, Dr. V, and anyone else who shows up gets to throw me a curveball and see how or if I can catch it and how I would improve that pitch. So I'm gonna open it up, and you guys. So just so we're clear on the rules, not you guys know the rules, but in case anyone's watching knows the rules. Sometimes people show up or ahead of time, they actually give a guest their website URL. I never know about it until we go live, not in any way. If we don't have one of those, we did last week. This week we're going to do it the way we normally do it, which is that someone's going to think up a search term. We're going to go way down in the depths of Google at page 10 of the Google results and find a company, find a website, and then go look at it. And so I have no idea what the topic's going to be. I have no idea what the search term or what the website's going to be or anything else. It's just, here, Dean, fix this. So I'm going to open up a browser. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to share my screen.
Sounds like somebody
baseball camps. Baseball camps. You're talking about the pitch.
Baseball camps?
Baseball camps or baseball coaching.
What am I looking for?
How about baseball camp? They have like basketball camp,
summer camp
or basketball. Yeah, like kind of like, you know, where they do like, I know that like here in Southern California, they have basketball camps, you know, and you go to LA, for example, from San Diego, and sometimes you train with NBA players and others like that. But I'm curious because on page 10, they're probably, you know, local, very local. I don't know, basketball or baseball camp. I don't know.
Basketball, baseball, football. All of them have camps.
Football camp.
Jeff Mercer baseball camps.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Oh, nice.
Good Jeff. Got a good photo shot there.
Was he a member of the Cincinnati Reds?
Okay, so I don't know Jeff Mercer.
I don't know either.
Not either.
So obviously, lots of pictures of Jeff. So
I think he was famous. I think he was famous.
Or number 2. Actually, no, this is him there on the right, coaching somebody.
Got it.
And then I don't know where he is in this picture.
It looks like minor leagues.
Hoosier Youth Camp.
Oh, Hoosier. It's Indiana.
Maybe. Yep, it says on Indiana campus.
First up, kill this line. Actually, let me just see if I can edit this one. This line needs to go.
Welcome and thank you.
Why?
Because it's just useless. You're already there.
Okay.
We're being trained by the best.
I know.
That arrow bothers me a little. It's bouncing.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff
Again, like this too, like people know how to use a website. You don't have to tell them how navigation works.
Yeah.
It's not just an internal repetition. It's like redundancy and repetition.
The Jim Mercer baseball camps.
The thing is, unless I know him, there's nothing here to tell me why I care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say something about. We're also about the results, or so, you know.
Yeah.
Get professional results, or, you know, get your kid, throw your kid a fast pitch. I don't know, something. Get your kid out.
Also, classic mistake for all businesses is that it's Jeff Mercer baseball camps, Jeff Mercer baseball camps, and
repetition.
Jeff Mercer baseball camps. Like all within 2 seconds of reading. It's too much.
Yeah.
So repetition is not the key to learning in this case?
No, it's the key to audiences getting bored.
Yes. Or the mother of invention.
Right.
Mother of boredom.
In this case, yes, I think so.
There's an S there.
Yeah, I know. I left it there because of the formatting and the way this tool works. But we need a value prop, ideally at least a first level one. But
there might be something below that you can pull out of. I don't know. He's got
no, there's nothing on this page.
There's nothing.
Oh, really?
No.
Jeff. Wow. Oh, Jeff.
Which makes this line by far the most important line in the entire page.
Wow.
So I mean, we don't know his audience. We assume it's like, you know,
kids,
minor leagues or kids. What do we think?
I think it's kids because it says ages 5 to 13, ages 5 to 13, all the way down there on
all the way down the line.
Dates.
Young kids.
Get your tween. Get your grade schooler and tween up to speed with Jeff Mercer's fast pitch baseball game.
Right.
I don't know.
Get your head torn off.
Get your head in the game, you tween.
Wow.
I don't know. It's pretty rough. I know. I've been around a lot of coaches lately here.
But actually, that does fit.
Yeah, get your head in the game.
Because
get your kids head in the game and out of the sand.
Well, at that age, baseball is a lot of mindset. So
yeah, move up, level up your game, level up your kids' game.
I like level up better.
You're doing this for the kid, though. That's the level up your kid's performance or something. Level up your kid's game. Because it's really the kid.
Right.
Level up your child. Level up
but if you're a parent looking at this,
and
you're willing to pay for this,
the kids aren't. The kids
in
aren't.
the back of your mind, you're not thinking, I never want this kid to play professionally.
No.
Unless you're really mean.
Right.
You want them to stay and work on the farm, like John's family.
Yeah.
Farm slave. Yeah. I birthed you to be a farm slave.
Yep, that's how it worked.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
This is how dedicated kids. I like that. Dedicated kids.
You want to self-terminate any of the casual ones.
Yeah.
On the one hand, say, oh no, I want all kids, even if they suck, because they pay me. But that just makes the experience worse for everybody. And then the word gets around, like literally anybody can get in there, so don't bother.
Yeah. If you're breathing, he'll give you a bat and a glove.
Okay, we can cut the first part of that.
Yeah, I like it. Dedicated.
Oh my God, it was there 4 times. Jeff Mercer baseball camps, Jeff Mercer baseball camps, Jeff Mercer baseball camps was in the beginning and the end of this sentence.
I'd like to know who this Jeff Mercer is.
I want to find out all about it. Where's the about section? We should check out his social too, I think. Because maybe there's nothing here because he doesn't do much on his website.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
It is a possibility.
We've seen that before. Where they do most of their stuff on Facebook, Instagram.
Dedicated staff. I like that much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's dedicated. Your kids have to be dedicated because we got a dedicated staff.
But I want to put a button at the end of it. And not a button, it's something you click. A button is
call to action.
Ties it up, right?
Learn more. Get more info.
Hold on the Indiana University campus.
Get on board.
Staff.
Give your kids the college experience that you wish you'd had.
Oh.
Let's call them players.
Players, yeah.
I had a good one. And it slipped my mind just as quick as I thought of it.
Was it oily? For the glove? You want to oil your glove, in baseball.
I know you do, yeah. I remember that.
Keep it supple. Moisten your glove. Players experience. Yeah, I like players experience. The state. Okay, we got experience twice. Should we have to do that? Players experience the big stadium experience. Experience squared.
Yeah, we don't want that. That would be terrible.
Players get
feel, or they feel. Yeah. They get to feel.
I get to feel the big.
Because according to the picture, that's a big stadium.
Oh yeah,
big enough, right?
Yeah, it looks darn big to me.
It's pretty darn big. It's the University Stadium, for God's sakes. I wonder how much.
Actually, let me, for comparison, let's go back.
You want to look for the number 1?
So here's what it looks like before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
Thank you for welcome and thank you for visiting the Jeff Mercer baseball website. The 3rd time we've seen it.
Mercy me.
Jeff Mercer. 4th
Lord
time
have Mercer.
5th time we see it.
Yeah.
And then obviously it's 1991, so we have to tell you to use the navigation at the top of the site.
Yeah. This Jeff Mercer must really think he's something.
And then
Jeff's hot stuff.
Here's the new one.
He looks like a good guy, but
I think he is a good guy. He's got an interesting group from 5 to 13. That's a rough one.
That is a rough one. And he looks like he kind of looks like the kind of guy that'd be fun to.
You're out of here. Hit the showers.
Oh, what was that? The staff.
The staff. Our staff is. Oh,
you'll be shocked to know head coach is Jeff Mercer.
No, I'm not.
No.
So let's. Okay, so we're done with this page, right?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this is the original.
Are they connected? Or yeah. Go back to the other.
So there's the youth camp.
Oh, this is interesting. Whoa, that's a lot of text too. No margins. Why are there no margins, Jeff? Jeff, there's a margin for error here.
Which makes it more than marginally difficult to read.
Oh my God. What do you prefer? Margins or butter?
No, that's margarine.
Margarine. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Housing for youth day camps. Okay. It's funny because I thought I only saw 3 in the first page. Maybe I missed one.
Again, don't need this word. As we emphasize hitting, fielding, base running, throwing fundamentals.
Yeah. Drills for a game situation.
Okay.
That feels uncomfortably weird, though.
Yeah.
The way it reads.
Yeah.
Throwing fundamentals through drills, proper practice techniques in game situations. It doesn't.
Or is it emphasized through drills?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somehow, but it like reads.
Emphasize the fundamentals and then just like a dash, or you're
I find myself getting caught.
You need it. Well, I mean, yeah, you may not. You may have to be very specific, and also for Google, you may need to be very specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put an end dash in there.
Practice makes perfect.
Dash.
I do like game situations as a phrase or keyword.
Now, Dean, that I think was a very smart way of doing that, because it looks good too.
Yeah, I like it. It's broken up. There's more space in there.
Break it up.
You don't care about proper practice techniques. It's proper techniques, or it's not.
Yeah.
Right.
And
excellent opportunity.
Game situations. I mean, I know what game situations are, but I'm not sure it's the right phrase. But maybe in that industry it is.
Or live game, or real life game situation.
How about game psychology?
Well, we don't know what they sell anything around that, so I mean we can assume, but can't be
too young for.
We can leave game situations. It's
They're
not
5 to 13 for God's sakes.
I know.
Excellent opportunity. Yeah, I like breaking that up. Campers are divided by age. 5-year-olds, stay away from those 6-year-olds.
Campers are divided by age and ability.
Right.
Like besides games and drills, what else is there? So of course they're separated. Done.
Yeah. Spend the summer with us in beautiful Bloomington, Indiana. Spend the summer with us. Yeah, I like that. In picturesque, pastoral Bloomington, Indiana.
Okay, apparently this is a big deal. So
bring your own lunch, baby. I was like,
well, it is if you're going to be hungry.
Yeah, that lunch. Bring that sack lunch so you don't get sacked. Well, that'd be football. Sorry.
Right, they say bring your own baseball equipment. Baseball equipment, like you're going to show up with football.
Show up with football equipment.
And then it says players should bring. Well, I mean, that's no problem. Each camper, is it must bring or should bring? As soon as I saw that, I said it should be should.
Well, are you sure it shouldn't be must? Because they may not have equipment.
Bring a glove. All this needs to go.
Yeah, should bring a glove. Yeah.
I would think that shouldn't
they were willing to say should bring and then all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Then I'm okay leaving should over here.
I hear you. But I wonder in reality if it should be, hey, you need this.
BYOE, bring your own equipment.
Right.
BYOE. Yeah. Okay.
Please
we will have nothing to protect your children.
Items. The camp is not responsible for lost belongings. Okay, I mean, fair enough. It's very
liability.
Well, no, what I mean is all of this text, it's all this is who we are and what we do, right? This is all informational. It's all level 1. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, information has to be communicated. Here it is. It doesn't have to be as repetitious as it was, though.
These are the deets.
Looks better. Like it.
All right. Again, start cutting out words.
I want margins.
Campers who register for 2 or more weeks. Okay. This is an awkward sentence, but it's not necessarily wrong.
No.
Then it just starts, must register.
Well, register for, we've got to separate those words, I guess. 2 or more weeks.
For 2 or more weeks.
Or they could have done pricing or something.
What if you were just say, like, to me, it sounds funny saying 2 or more weeks of summer youth camp, but if you just said 2 or more weeks of summer camp.
Yeah, 2 or more weeks of camp. Because they know it's the summer. They're doing it.
Exactly. I mean, we already know when it's going on.
You better know that June is summertime.
And then all of this second sentence could be killed 2 or more weeks of summer youth camp at the same time, which is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Time.
Little
Yeah,
discount
because they're
there.
going to get the discount's already there. It's implied that you're
Yeah.
going to get a discount. So,
Yeah.
hey, they do provide equipment because you get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
yeah.
clothing. That's your uniform. You better bring pants, though.
There you go. Much tighter.
I like it a lot, actually. We should tag Jeff later.
You should tag him right now in the chat.
Oh yeah. Well, can we do that?
Smithville
Okay.
Diamonds Use Park.
Let me find him in the Book of Faces, actually.
You don't need to say the combination if you say 2 by definition. Just since they're using and not or.
Mm-hmm.
Within. You
Jeff
just
Mercer
need
Baseball
in
Camp, or what is it called?
Jeff Mercer Baseball Camps.
Camps. Okay. Yeah, plural. Okay. I'm doing a Facebook search here.
Okay, so this is cleaned up and tighter. This is fixed because it was just so kludgy.
So he goes on Facebook by Mercer Baseball. I think that's very
Sure,
interesting.
why not?
Yeah,
Do what he wants. It's his thing.
exactly. School sports teams.
Wow, you don't see like a .cfm on a file name anymore. This is like, what is that? Cold Fusion Macromedia? Like
Probably.
that's old. It's been
Confusion.
you almost never see that anymore. It's not a thing. Let's join our email list.
So Mercer Baseball. How do we tag him? Oh, it is Mercer Baseball. Perfect. Facebook.com Mercer Baseball.
There's nothing here.
Oh, that's interesting.
Should I put it under John Paduchuk? Let me put it under. Wait, I thought I'm broadcasting this sucker. It's got a bunch of questions, which is interesting. There's 2,200 people like it and 2,400 are following. That's always a good sign. If 2,400 are following, if that follow number is more than the likes, that means that there's a genuine interest here, and they don't want to be identified.
This is pretty cool.
I don't understand the difference between join our email list and sign up for alerts.
Same thing should be. I mean,
It should be.
Unless you're getting text messages, that's a possibility.
That's a possibility.
But no, they don't ask for a phone number.
Well, that ain't no good.
All right, then that's different.
Yeah, so this only needs to be one page. It doesn't. They don't need to contact us, or they don't need to join our email list. They just need, they can have contact us. Actually, contact us is probably enough.
Yeah.
But then it should be all 3 of these pages in one.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because they've already got this here. So if this is notify me, then you shouldn't need to fill this in. And so this is your subscribe. Why you have to go to their website to unsubscribe makes no sense. That's going to be in the bottom of every email you ever send them anyway. You can kill that.
Well, this is slightly tragic. It's not. I didn't somehow Restream didn't broadcast for me on my pages, so I'm going to John's page.
That's fine.
Okay, so I mean, 3 options here, but it's too confusing. Like, how do I know which one I want? If I'm signing up for alerts, why is this subscribe here? And if I'm doing contact us, it just drops you in there. And also, instead of comments, why not? You need something besides comments. Even your message would be better than comments.
Yeah. Comments, that was very common for people to write, but yeah, your message just.
Also, classic mistake, stop doing all caps. Oh, it's actually forcing me to do all caps.
Oh.
Yeah. So you don't need all caps. All caps is harder to read. Fortunately, everyone has read these things so often.
Yeah.
That they don't even actually read them. They're just almost like a signpost. But overall, stop.
Yeah.
Doing all caps. All right. Well, okay. This is kind of a mess, and it should be rationalized into one page, just called "Contact Us," or something else. But let's look at staff.
Do you know what's really weird? So Restream did not even broadcast to John's page. I'm really a little.
There he is, Mr. Mercer.
There he is, Mr. Mercer.
Mercer me. So I just tagged him on Dean, your page, because for some reason
This is out of date. Should be 2022, right? And say that he's in his fourth year.
Yeah, the 20.
Yeah, and that's so common for people to not change their dates
Yeah.
every year, and they should.
I'm telling you, this text is really bothering me. This is the kind of thing that would repel me from the site, just the formatting alone. Oof.
Yeah,
it's a little rough.
Tiny.
It's a lot of, but again, it's all detail.
Yeah, it's all detail.
Yeah, but I'm
what
just
this
saying,
page
if you give
goes
me
into,
some
right?
margins, rather than pushing over, I'm feeling claustrophobic. Like, he's
Yeah.
even pushing his picture out of the way. But he's an Indiana baseball player, so he went to the University of Indiana. I don't know if he was professional, was he?
He was professional at one point,
Okay.
and he's the coach of the University of Indiana.
Got it. Okay, now I know.
So it's a pretty we'll say a pretty cool camp. I'd say
He's got great street cred. Here's what
it looks like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I swear somewhere down below there, I thought it said something about New Hampshire.
Bickersville, Indiana, Midwest.
Towards the bottom of this.
I mean, to me, everything on this page,
but
like I would leave this but rewrite it.
Yeah.
I would leave this but rewrite it.
Uh-huh.
I would make this the third page. The third page.
Third paragraph.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
I would take as much of this stuff and put it into a table as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a great idea. Yeah.
Right?
That's
people who want the stats and baseball. I mean, if you don't love stats, you don't love baseball.
Exactly.
That's right.
So,
Baseball's all about the stats.
Right. Everything's counted in baseball. Everything's counted in baseball. So you put all this, you sort of rationalize it into a table. And so the people who are extra interested can go through the table. They can also look through it faster as opposed to having to read paragraph after paragraph. Because there's no way of knowing if I'm looking for anything in particular. There's no way of knowing in which paragraph I'm going to find it. So I have to slog through all of them.
Yep.
Right.
And so things like, I've loved baseball in the state of Indiana my whole life and that kind of stuff. That's great. That should be text. And then the rest of the stuff,
stats,
should be table or multiple tables. You can have lots of little tables and people can just, their eye will, I forget what it's called. Something like implied dynamic motion, which is to say after reading it, you have the impression that things on the screen moved, but nothing moved. Your eye moved around the screen because it was looking for something, or it was led into sort of a pattern, whichever pattern you want, left, right, up, down, loop it through, snake, whatever. And people are like, oh yeah, there's like a lot going on there. And and it turns out all you did was move your eyes.
And people would be more attracted to that.
Yeah. But a lot of this stuff should be in tables, and certainly anyone in baseball knows that it's all about the tables, right?
Yep.
The tables have turned.
It's all about the stats.
This seems like a good point at which I should do a shout out to T-Mobile and thanks very much for the free MLB.TV. John, I think you have it too, right?
I got it too.
Subscription, the annual subscription you get every year now.
I don't know. You should watch T-Mobile Tuesdays.
I need to watch T-Mobile Tuesdays. Yes.
I know. I'm excited about that.
All right, so
game every once in a while.
Let's pick one more because we got a few more minutes. Let's pick one more person here and see if the formatting's any different. But I mean, who do you want? Director of baseball operations, assistant coach.
I like director of baseball operations.
Yeah, let's see what that looks like.
You know what? How about player development?
All right, we'll do the middle one.
Kids.
Neither of us can agree.
Sure.
Okay, so it's basically the same thing except shorter.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
It's him. It's
right.
Mr. Baseball.
They're really into passive voice here, and I don't know why.
Phillies, Cardinals, Blue Jays, Reds.
Why say will assist?
Assists.
You say assists.
Yes, assists.
Yeah. Yeah, help out.
Why say he will also give? He also gives. Actually, I would even say he provides.
Yeah, provides valuable advice to players and lifestyle.
Get some syllables, save some words. lifestyle
Scott.
choices, and making informed decisions. And I would definitely put a comma in there. Making when pursuing pro baseball careers.
It's a good time to be talking to your 5 and 13-year-olds about lifestyle choices.
Yeah.
Little mindset there.
So like this is too much passive voice. I'm just curious what this pulls at on something
Oh,
like
in terms of
Hemingway.
doing a Google Doc,
Yeah,
yeah.
Hemingway.
Well, Hemingway was a drunk most of the time, so let's see.
Yeah, but he's got a great eye.
Great writer.
Yeah. So it's there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
Grade 11 readability.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's hefty.
I don't know. We're taking care of 5 to 13-year-olds.
13-year-olds.
And their parents probably have, I'm sorry to say, 4th to 6th grade reading level.
In reality.
See,
Yeah.
why do you need all of this?
And why is he mentioning? Yeah, he's mentioning all of his. I even lost the guy, Scott, because it was just talking over and over and over again about Jeff.
Yeah.
And so
I do like his baseball career in the 4th one. That would probably work very well in a table also. Just bullet points. Boom.
Unless he hasn't started yet, you say serve, not will serve. Serves as.
Yeah, because he's got all of his stats already.
Actually, I don't need any of this.
Yeah.
That would play.
There you go. Much shorter.
Boom.
Yeah.
And you've already said what he is, so you don't need to say what he is again right after you just said what he is.
What he is.
Well, who is he?
He is what he is.
Where's he at? He's in Indiana, in Bloomington.
Couldn't be more. I don't know why this quote needs to be
It's
here.
I don't know. It's not a great.
This is. I don't want to say the word, but it begins with an M, and it's something you do with yourself, regardless of whether your partner is enjoying the experience.
Meaningless activities.
For his MLB career look at that. For his MLB career that lasted from
96 to 2012. That's not bad. Good God.
No, but it's bad construction.
Well, yeah, but I like the fact that he was involved for 16 years. I mean,
yeah.
I would say in his 16-year career,
playing with Mike Schmidt, George Brett,
or you could literally just start it with
from guys
from 96, from 96 to 2012.
Yeah,
boom, a lot easier.
But again, all of the 281 hitter, 2,077 hits, that'd be great in a table.
Yeah.
Although, in all fairness, there's really not much of it. You could get away with leaving it there.
I would
not the one we saw before. It's way too much.
I would put the bullet points. I would just give the dates that he was with these various teams, because that would make a nice little thing.
That would make a nice table chart kind of thing. Yeah.
You don't even have to have the stats,
because everybody loves baseball stats.
John Paduchak with Inside Baseball.
I know, right?
They're a little bit better.
I'm one
to tidied up.
If you build it, they will come to you.
Yeah.
I just like the stats.
All right. So, you guys keep surprising me with who you choose. Funeral homes, baseball camps, car washes.
We've given it all.
Moms, homeschooling, life coaches,
homeschool Christian mom life coaches who play baseball.
Yeah, drafted by the Phillies in '93.
I'm gonna find something really original for you for next week.
So,
you started it, Dean, with the pitch. They're going to throw me a pitch. So that's.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's my fault.
Well, that is your fault.
Next time I'll talk about giving me a softball.
A softball, girls softball coaches in.
Yeah, you watch. Next one is
in Ohio. From Ohio.
Yeah. Next time we'll do hockey camp.
Okay, so we said on the first page, first of all, stop saying Jeff Mercer baseball camps over and over and over and over and over and over and 5 times in words. It's ridiculous.
One and done.
You need a headline. It doesn't have to be this, of course, but you need something. You're giving up valuable space just saying to navigate around the website, use the navigation bar. I mean, come on, man. It's 2002. And then, tighten this up and end up with why anyone would care. and
Mhm.
Yeah.
they can identify if they're in the right place. On the neck, oh, I don't know, that's a great app, but kind of a pain. Okay, and then we cleaned up the Hoosier Youth Camp, right? We actually cut an entire sentence here by just putting "at the same time" in the first sentence, and then we cleaned this up and also took out a lot of the repetition and a lot of the Jeff Mercer baseball camps that was repeated over and over.
Mhm.
And then we said that this page and everything on here should be combined into one, since in some cases it is combined
Mhm.
already.
Mhm.
For instance, the sign up for alerts and join our email list seem to be on the same page anyway, regardless. But
Mhm.
then there's a separate page for each of these. It's unnecessary.
Right.
By the
Right.
way, Jeff Mercer Baseball's Instagram account is hopping. It's a happening place.
Good.
Like 7,000 followers,
that's
following
awesome.
only 142 and 1,300 posts and
Wow.
tons of likes in the hundreds and stuff. So I think that's where he's rocking it. It's not Facebook, it's Instagram.
Right.
Or his website, because I mean
Yeah.
and it seems like, you know, it with the quality of the staff and stuff, looks like a great camp. Jeff seems like a top-notch guy.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
only thing that's missing is the stuff that makes it sound or feel more original.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of these camps going on, so there's got to be a
Right.
lot of competition.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? We didn't actually, and we don't know his audience enough.
Yeah.
We don't know what the reason behind the benefit of the benefit would be for, right? And in this case, it's always a bit tricky in businesses, and there are so many various businesses, types of businesses, industries that have this particular problem, which is that the person paying is not the person using. So your
Mhm.
customer and your user are not the same thing. One's a kid,
Right.
one's a parent, right?
Yes.
I don't know if the kids would come here, quite frankly. I mean, Jeff needs to be on TikTok.
No, but he needs to be able to when one is paying on behalf of another,
Right.
then you've got to balance the sales message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, on the one hand, this is not going to be a waste of your money.
Right.
And on
Right.
the other hand, you know, this is super exciting and interested in the very best thing that, you know, your kid, the consumer of this service would have. And there's almost none of that going on here. It's all just detail.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, would you think that there should be like a special section for the kids?
No,
No.
nope,
I mean, I know the parents are spending the money, but
nope.
But you know that
Here's
kid-
why.
Yeah.
You wouldn't include a section for the kids because all that, well, I wouldn't recommend it because all it does is encourage lazy writing. And honestly, from what you've seen on this website, do you think they're going to be able to write something compelling for the kids when they couldn't write something compelling for adults?
Mm.
no.
No,
It's
it'll be
harder, right?
worse. It'll be a
Yeah.
disaster. It's like, I don't want to go to
Yeah.
this place. These guys don't even these aren't my people. This is not like my coach in Little League. Like,
Yeah.
they don't know how to talk to me.
Mhm.
Right. And it's not that they don't know how to talk to them. It's that they don't know how to write on a website.
Right.
to
Right.
Right.
communicate. So no, it's an invitation to lazy writing. Instead, figure out how you're going to thread both needles of talking to and addressing what the buyer wants to see,
Mhm.
and at the same time, what the consumer, communicating to the buyer all the benefits to the consumer, which is the kid.
Yeah.
Could you speak to the bouncing arrow that's still bothering me? The carrot.
Yeah, this is unnecessary. Also, why is it pointing down when the very next
Oh, no.
thing on the main site is look up and use this? And
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess he wants you to scroll down to see some action shots.
right. But I
But
mean,
that's
no,
after the schedule. So.
this should go. I mean, here's the thing. You know what a jump cut is in the video. So, I mean, you
Of
guys,
course.
just in case anyone else doesn't know, you're watching a video on YouTube or something. And if you were just listening to it, you would never know that anything had changed. But if you're watching it, you'll see that the person's talking to camera. Then there's like a very fast cut and they just continue talking on, and they fix the audio so that it sounds continuous. Here's the thing about jump cuts. And you see the equivalent of a jump cut all over the place. It's something that, as you look at it, it's something that someone notices but immediately forgets because it's never worth remembering. So this is one of those things. They may notice it at first, but then they can stare at it and not see it because they know it means nothing.
I'm staring at
So
it
I
and
call
it
that a jump
bothers me.
cut artifact.
Mhm.
It's something that you might notice right away if you're actually paying attention, but then you immediately forget it because your brain is very good at figuring out, okay, this is no longer novel and it is not important to me, and it's gone.
Yeah, but I'd prefer a little baseball that bounces up and down.
Well, if it was basketball, I'd say sure, but baseball, you don't really want a
No?
baseball bouncing around, do you?
I don't know. Well, it depends. Okay.
All right, well, that's it for today.
It's a grounder.
Thank you. You didn't give us permission to do this, but thanks very much, Jeff Mercer, Baseball Camps.
Hey, Jeff Mercer, Baseball Camps.
And I don't know what we're going to be covering next week on next Wednesday, but someone else's website from the look of it.
It'll be Hockey Day in Canada.
There you go. Oh,
Excellent.
gloriousness. All right.
Stanley Cup Finals.
All right.